Myself Srishti Mishra. I am pursuing Masters in Pharmacy in Quality Assurance in Dr. L.H. Chiranandani College of Pharmacy. Today I will be elaborating the video for the double distillation apparatus. So basically, double distillation apparatus consists of the flask wherein you have to fill the distilled water. Now this distilled water has to be filled up till the medium level mark. There are 3 levels on the flask. Lower one is the low level, middle one is the mid level, and the upper one is the higher level. Whenever you want to use the apparatus, you should ensure that the double distillation apparatus is filled with the distilled water above the mid level. Then there is an outlet over here present wherein once it gets started heated up, it will ensure that the double distilled water is collected in the flask. Whichever ml you require, you need to ensure that that much ml of flask is available with you and it is properly clean. Above that, you can place the funnel also so that exact amount of double distilled water can be collected in the flask. Moving with the next thing, that is the bucket, wherein in this bucket there is a presence of motors and the pipes which are connected in the double distillation apparatus are connected with the motor itself. In this bucket, before starting with the apparatus, you need to ensure that the bucket is filled with the normal tap water and the mark level should be this much. The water needs to be filled this much. Once it is filled, you need to switch on the plugs. That is the first over this, second for the motor, and third for the main apparatus. This is the sequence which you need to follow every time when you are working with the double distillation apparatus. Once the system gets heated up, you need to ensure that for the safer side, you need to keep the ice prepared. Why the ice is required? Because the motor gets heated up. If it gets heated to the extent level, you need ice to be put up in this bucket so that the temperature goes down. Once it starts getting heated up, the boils will be generated in the flask and the double distilled water will be ensured that it reaches into this flask. Once it is done, you have to switch off the switches based upon the reverse order sequence. That is, first you need to switch it off this, then you need to switch it off the motor button, and the main actual switch you need to switch it off. Then whatever required quantity distilled water you will obtain, you can use it for your analysis purpose. Now we are going to talk about the preventive maintenance. In preventive maintenance of double distilled water, we need to ensure that after the usage, after you have switched off all the switches, you need to ensure that the bucket is fully emptied so that whoever person who is going to use it next, they can fill the fresh water of the tap. Then the flask in which you have collected the double distilled water needs to be cleaned up properly. And before the next usage, you need to ensure that the distilled water is filled up to the mark, and after every usage you need to ensure that if the level is below the mid level, you need to just fill the distilled water and you need to clog it from here so that it do not get evaporated completely. Thank you.